for 60 cents at Weiss Market. That was a huge deal. My kitchen behind me is full of produce. Came from the garden, and I have acorn squash, lots of tomatoes. Tomatoes are on the floor. They're everywhere. That is what my kitchen has been looking like now for days. But how many videos can you really watch me working on all of my produce, because it's like I do the same thing over and over again. So I'm just going to show you a couple hours in the kitchen with me from start to finish, and I'm hoping that this will inspire you, and I'm hoping that you maybe will learn something maybe between it. So as I've been doing all these videos on my canning, this time the tomatoes, I am going to can them with the skins on. We are going to chop them up really finely, simply because when I have the end tomatoes, these are tomatoes at the end, which they look like this. I just have so many tomatoes and I just want to get them finished with. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to can these the lazy way. I call them the lazy way. But they actually turn out pretty good. So I am going to be vacuum sealing some things, and then I will clean up the kitchen. So it's spend the day with me today. So grab a cup of coffee, and I hope it motivates you. I know when I watch cleaning videos, it gets me motivating, gets me want to start cleaning. So maybe after watching this video, it will motivate you to get out in your kitchen and clean your kitchen or get some work done. All right, everyone, I'll see you guys in just a little bit. First, I have to go ahead and we have to vacuum seal the beans into the jars. As I said in many videos, do not keep your beans in the plastic, because the plastic it will deteriorate after time, and it's so much better to put them in Mylar bags or to put them in glass jars. And I don't have Mylar bags right now, so we're gonna save our money and use some old jars. Now these jars were my Grandma Grove's, and I do not can with them anymore because of the age of them, so they're perfect this way. All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, the pizza sauce is done. Now we just got to put it into our jars. I added all of my own spices, added my own dried peppers, dried onions, also added some tomato paste. I am going to pressure can this simply because it's easier for me to pressure can than it is to have lots of bulky water and all that boiling. So I'm going to pressure can these for about 20 minutes. All right, everyone, the tomatoes are ready to go on the stove, and we're going to cook them down. It may take about an hour. In the meantime, we're going to work on blueberries. Now, I have blueberry pie filling. I have blueberry frozen. I have so many blueberries. What we're going to do with these is we are going to steam them and juice them to make blueberry jelly. I've made jam in the past, but I never made jelly. So we're going to do the first step of the blueberries today with my steamer, and we're going to steam the juice. I never tried this before. We're going to see if it works. If you don't have a juicer or a steamer, then all you have to do is you have to cook them with a little bit of water, and then you have to put them through cheesecloth, and that's how you get the juice from blueberries. All right, so we're going to switch gears for just a moment, and we're going to work on the blueberries while we get these cooking down. We have the tomatoes cooking in this one, the blueberries steaming in this one, and now I'm frying up some hamburger. Not all the burners work on my stove, so, and when I turn the stove on, I have to turn it on by hand, so I try to use up the burners that I need so I don't have to keep turning it on and off by hand. The blueberries are just about done. I'm getting a lot of juice. I think I only need 4 cups, so this is going to be perfect. Alright, the ground beef is finished. I'm making my own homemade hamburger helper. I did a video on this. These are amazing. You just put it in the skillet and add some milk and some butter. So I'm going to do that. That way lunch is ready, and when I'm in a hurry, I don't need to take the time to eat, but I have lunch made for hubby. Alright everyone, it's time for supper, and this is what we made. We made homemade hamburger helper, which I did a video on that. It's amazing. There's no preservatives in it. So I'm going to sit down. I'm going to take a little break before I finish cleaning up. I will show you the end result of all of those blueberries, and then we will be making a jelly recipe coming up sometime, not today. I've done enough for today, and I'll show you the pizza sauce, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope it inspired you. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye everybody. Turn off all these lights and just relax a minute. Woo! Sure was a hot day. It started out really cool, but man, it's hot now. Bye everybody. All right, I gave that much blueberry juice. So that was pretty good. I'm very happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and we are going to make some blueberry jelly here coming up real soon. So we're going to add that. Alright, we're going to let that simmer and let that simmer, and then we're going to let that simmer. The cheese got a little bit hard, which is fine. That will dissolve quickly. And we're going to let everything else simmer, and then I'll get back to you at the kitchen table and I'll show you what we're going to do next.